We are so excited to have you join us for season 2 of Live Your Someday.
That's right, we are in beautiful panhandle of Florida.
Yeah, a little cooler than we like right now.
But it's nice and sunny. The sun is really warm on us right now. It's good.
It's good and sunny.
Very, very happy.
We are starting season 2. We just finished up season 1. If you want to catch a recap of that, we do have a video up of season 1. And what we learned in season 1.
Ooh, a lot. We learned a lot in season 1.
We learned we're not good at planning. So season 2, we've planned out slightly better.
Yeah.
A little bit more. We don't have like specifics.
Season 2, we are going to be going from here in Florida to all the way out to California.
By like May.
Yeah, by sometime
May-ish,
beginning, middle
April.
of May, somewhere around there.
Well planned.
And we're going to be hugging the southern part of the country where it's warm.
Yep, staying where it's warm.
So we're hitting all the states in between Florida and California. If anyone has recommendations of cool places to stay along the way, we'd love to hear about it, because we've looked up some stuff and we have some ideas of where we might stay. But if we get some referrals from you guys, that would be outstanding.
Yeah, that'd be great. We would love it if you have some ideas for us.
So one of the other things we wanted to announce was we have some exciting things planned for season 2 that we're going to be doing for you guys to make it more of an adventure for you guys to come along with us. And
one thing that we've heard, and this is a perfect place to talk about it, one thing that we've heard is that people love to see about the wheelchair and kind of how we full-time RV with Brian in the wheelchair, how we get around, how he does stuff.
Yeah, what I do to sort of overcome some of the obstacles that are inherent with using a wheelchair to get around. And
this is a good spot because, as you can see, we are here on the wheelchair accessible ramp to the beach.
Up until you get to this point.
Up to here.
Where it's covered in 2 feet of sand. This is something we run into often
occasionally.
At the beach.
So, but we're going to try and show you a little bit more, you know, for those of you who are in wheelchairs or know someone in a wheelchair, to kind of help you out and see how we do that, because you can't overcome most of these things.
And not just things like this, you know, getting through the sand at the beach or whatever, but even just with general RVing and how I do it a little bit differently to make things work better for me and for us.
Make it a little easier.
We have a few other exciting things that are coming up in season 2, but before we show you those, we wanted to show you the trip down from Pennsylvania, where we spent
Thanksgiving,
and we had the holidays up there in the
nice
super cold
and snowy
Northeast.
Yeah, so just a little bit of snow.
So not only that, the battery in the car has to be replaced.
We tried jump starting it. Is it sleeting?
Yeah. Sleeting.
Get up the next morning and we have to clean out the car because we think we have to get a new one. There's the old car. It's still running because if we take the key out, it won't start. This is our new car.
Today's one of those great travel days. I love it. A couple of reasons. First of all, we're traveling from the cold weather towards the warm-ish weather in Florida. Should be warmer there. Not, you know, it can get down cold this time of year, but it's definitely warmer and sunny. And that's the other reason I love travel days like this. The sun's shining, there's not a cloud in the sky. So it's nice and warm, sun coming in the window. Solar panels are soaking up the rays. And the third reason I love travel days like this is because we're going to a place that we've been before. It's one of our favorite places. You'll see it, we'll show you it later, we'll take you on a tour. So it's a great travel day. We've got, today was about 240-mile trip, so that should take us about maybe around 4 hours. It's not too bad. We stop for gas because we want to keep topped off above a quarter tank at all times in case you need to run the generator. The generator won't run if the fuel tank is below a quarter tank. It's just kind of a safety measure that they have. As we're driving further along our route today, we're going further into the panhandle of Florida on Route 10, and we're seeing tons of trees along the side of the highway that were just knocked over or snapped in half by Hurricane Michael. And there's a bunch of crews out here cleaning up the damage, cutting trees, you know, fixing up the soil, and just it's really a mess. And this is in a protected area where there's a whole bunch of other trees. We're probably still at least 10 or 15 miles inland from the coast. I can't even imagine the damage that the hurricane did right at the coastline, where there was, you know, the winds were probably 40 or 50 miles an hour more. All right, we're almost there. We got another 2 miles to go. Did you say 147?
We are off to breakfast, a special pancake breakfast, and we try and take advantage at the parks we go to. There's always like neat ranger programs and things like that. This is the first time we've been at a park where they've had pancake breakfast.
It's extra neat when it's breakfast program.
Yeah, well, it's a fundraiser too, so we're kind of using that as our leverage to get a good breakfast out of a. I think it's pancakes. The poster we saw had a picture of pancakes.
These are our raffle items this morning. You might get lucky and win something.
So we had a yummy breakfast. It was eggs and biscuits and gravy and
breakfast
and pancakes.
And they had a raffle.
And they had a raffle, and look what Jared got.
Ice cream.
Where do you cash it in?
I cashed in the store, I think.
So they had a choice of prizes, and of course that's the one Jared picked, was because it was the only food involved.
It was
prize.
ice cream, a stuffed crab, a t-shirt, or a book.
It was a pink t-shirt too.
Pink t-shirt.
He didn't want the pink t-shirt.
So we're going out to check out the area. We're going to be driving along 30A. We're going to see if there's anything we can do while we're here at Topsail Hill State Park. And as we drive farther east, we're probably going to see some hurricane damage. So we're going to see what that looks like.
The first left is the lake area, and then if you keep going, you'll come to the beach area.
Okay. Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, so one of the neat things staying here at Topsail Hill State Park is there's so much to do around. There's lots of other state parks. So we've never been to this one, Grayton Beach State Park, a little bumpy, speed bump. And so we wanted to check out this state park because they also have camping here, and it's only about, what, 6 miles away or something from this state park that we're staying at.
Yep.
So we want to check this one out. So in the future, we might try staying at this park. I don't think it's as big as Topsail, but you can see it's got the lakes, it's got a boardwalk out to the beach, a real pretty beach area. It's got biking trails outside of it. Also, it has a really beautiful beach here at Grayton Beach State Park, and we have it all to ourselves.
Wonder why.
Do we have it to ourselves?
It's a little chilly. Little chilly.
Freezing.
Alex has her winter coat and she's freezing.
What's on the water?
It's really windy today, and the surf, this is more like something you'd see on the Atlantic coast.
Yeah.
The Gulf usually is pretty calm, but this is some pretty rough surf for the Panhandle.
Oh, back in the warm car. Okay, good. We're gonna drive around more because it's too cold to get out of the car. I bet you didn't know that it gets this cold in the Panhandle. Because everyone thinks, oh, Florida, let's go to Florida in the winter because it's warm. Well, it's like
warmer.
Everyone lies.
It's warmer. This is like an option for something to do in the future. So we wanted to come in here and check this out, and we'll show you it as we kind of drive around here. It's really pretty.
Okay, we just pulled into Rosemary Beach. This is so neat. There was like the palm tree lined road coming in, which is really cool. The buildings are just really neat architecture. Did you find something shiny?
It's a really pretty sidewalk and it looks really good in video.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We're gonna park right here.
These types of places are too much for McKenna. She has to get out and get some good video and pictures. She's like, oh, look at that, look at that. So she's like a kid in a candy store in these places.
It's like a long day. We're like stopping everywhere. She's like, no, you've got to get out. Just walk down this sidewalk.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk down the sidewalk.
All right, so I think this is my very, very, very favorite of all these planned communities around here because I love like the old world feel to it. It's like they make all the houses look like, you know, almost, is it colonial type?
Oh, Victorian old, maybe, or something?
I don't know,
I'm not
but
sure.
like an old, it reminds me of like Charleston or more of an old world city. So I'm getting decorating ideas, Brian. I'm getting decorating ideas.
Oh boy.
You can't.
Oh boy.
So
a giant pot.
What that means is we're going to remodel the motorhome in this architectural style.
Doesn't have to look just like this.
But
oh, good. Because the chances of that happening are very slim.
But that does bring us to another point. In this season,
Yeah.
we are going to be doing some renovations to the RV. Nothing major.
No, we just want to, we want to make it sort of more like a home.
Homey.
Because now it's just got that typical kind of RV
look.
look. There's nothing bad about that, but we want to customize it to what we like better. Stay tuned for lots of that. We're going to take you along step by step. And
might give
show
you
how
some
we do it.
ideas.
And we might take some ideas from you, from anyone that has done these types of things before as we go through it. Tell us how to do it so we don't mess up.
Or from some of this neat architecture. And like, I like the coloring. I love the whites and the browns
That
and
means
the
she wants
grays.
me to paint the walls.
Yeah,
I do.
Jared is an expert painter, I must say. Right, Jared?
Uh-huh.
He's a pro because he painted our house, our entire house, the inside of it, before we sold it.
So I'm going to walk around some more and get some more ideas here, though.
Okay.
Okay, good.
McKenna, take lots of pictures so I have something to work with.
All right.
Oh, there's a Christmas tree. Look at the lights. So wait.
We got to go see the Christmas tree. So we walked up here to see the Christmas tree because, you know, we were back there, we saw the Christmas tree and Alex wanted to see it. And on our way up here, McKenna got a little sidetracked, like doing a photo shoot because she saw like some architecturally really neat building. And so we did that, we turned around.
No lights.
And they actually turned the lights off.
No light.
It's like
Lights out.
the middle of the day and the lights are out. So now we can't show you the Christmas tree.
They were on.
Rosemary Times.
I love it.
I gotta get me one of those.
Yeah.
The Rosemary Times. Get it?
I love a good play on
Beach.
words. Where's the parsley sage? I don't know.
I like everything has the vintage look. Even the wash your feet off from the sand, the showers.
I want one
Nope,
of
go
those for
step
a
under
light.
that.
I want one of those for a light.
For a lamp?
Yes.
Right when we were leaving, we were driving towards the center square thing, and they popped the lights back on. So that's good, that's perfect. We wanted to see them, and they went on right as we were going by them. So it's a sign, we need to go check it out.
All right, so we're driving out here and drove east of Panama City. Yeah, east of Panama City in the Panhandle.
About 5 miles ago.
And slowly you start to see the hurricane damage from Hurricane Michael just 2 months ago, which is
And
pretty crazy.
we're still pretty far east of where the serious damage was.
Yeah,
in
where
Mexico
towns
City
were wiped out.
Beach,
Um,
or Mexico Beach. Right?
Yeah,
Uh,
but there's
but we saw plenty, even just around here.
lots of
trees knocked
signs
over.
down and yeah, lots of dumpsters around as people are cleaning out their houses. That's one of the other things that we're going to try and do in season 2. It makes us think about that as we drive around the country. We become more aware of some of the stuff people go through. You know, when you live at a distance, you're like, it's far, far away, 1,000 miles, 3,000 miles away.
Yeah, what can you do from that distance? And when you have, you know, commitments with the, you know, Monday through Friday job, and
Yeah.
But with our lifestyle, we have the opportunity
to do more volunteering and helping out, and we did some of that in season 1. We did some, you know, different things, helping out in places that we went in season 1, but we really want to focus on that more in season 2 and really be doing some more. We've already been researching different volunteer opportunities.
When we tried it earlier in our season 1, we found it was kind of difficult to find places.
Yeah, it
harder
is.
than we expected. We found some, but it was really challenging. Some places we just couldn't find places to volunteer.
We'd call places and either you couldn't have kids because the twins are old enough basically, but Alex a lot of times like nope, because she was only 10 or 11 years old.
Or they want you to, you know, just be, they want to get to know you first before you can come
it's
just
more than
volunteer.
like a one-day opportunity, and since we're only in an area sometimes for a few days or a week, that made it difficult. But so it is kind of tough, but we're gonna try harder this season because we really miss doing that. So that's something else to watch for in season 2 as we travel along the southern border of the United States.
Yeah, we're gonna lend a hand.
And we hope you'll come
Across
along
the
with
land.
us and lend a hand across the land. And now he's just getting all crazy. He made it rhyme and everything.
Oh, that's good. That's
yeah,
good. That's
but
a good
if you
tagline.
follow along with us, and if you know of places in the south, anyway, I was going to say southeast because that's where we are now, but anywhere along the south.
Yeah, anywhere from here all the way to California.
Yeah,
along
Texas,
the southern warmer
Texas,
part.
yeah, anywhere warm this time of year. Drop a comment down below and let us know. All right, so this is this beautiful planned community. It's called Watercolor, and that's actually the name of the town. I mean, what a cool name. If you're gonna plan a community, give it a cool name like Watercolor. And it's got these beautiful homes. Everything's been planned out. It's got, you know, sidewalks and biking paths and parks and fountains, and a lot of the homes are in beautiful shades, like watercolor shades, all these pastels and everything. So it's this really quaint area, and if you're in the Panhandle, it's like really neat to drive down here.
So we were driving, we had to stop because we saw this creative topiary.
Okay, we gotta stop and check stuff out because this town is so cool. The streets are like paved with bricks. She pulled into the one street and I'm like, hey, whoa, that's a sidewalk. What are you doing? And then I saw a 10-mile-an-hour sign. So
Yeah,
it's a road.
We are going to get out into the cold just to show you, because it's really neat here, and driving around, like, we just don't get to show it really well. So we're gonna go walk around.
I'm gonna brave the cold.
And see some of the little shops and everything, and they'll probably love to see us because, like you said, there's no one else out because it's cold.
There's an ice cream shop up there.
Ice cream shop.
It's
Ice cream
cold.
shop.
Oh,
We
cool.
don't
Yeah,
want
ice cream when it's this cold. I don't think so. Is there a hot cocoa shop?
Yeah, we need the hot chocolate shop. One of the things we're excited about for season 2 is we're going to be showing you a little bit more of areas that we're in, right? And kind of giving you some more background in case you want to come visit these places. We're going to give you kind of more when we're there exactly, the temperatures, what we're doing.
Yeah, like we'd say, this place is definitely one that we'd recommend.
Yeah, and like,
and a little bit more of the travel details as well, like you know, on the way to our destinations. You know, how much did we spend on fuel?
how far did we travel?
How many miles did we go that day?
Yep.
And even at the destinations, the campground fees, how much those are costing us, those types of things, just so you get more of an idea of what our life is like. It looks like the thing to do is to name your place and then have your names there and where you're from originally. So we're trying to think, what would we name ours? What should we name ours? What could we call it?
If we bought a house?
Yeah, if we had one of these, we'd have our names on there.
We just call it the house.
Yeah, because
we live in an RV.
where are you going? So. I'm going to the house. There you go.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, because the RV is, we call the RV Michelangelo. So maybe we just call
What's
it
another?
Picasso or something.
That's what I was
like
just thinking. Vincent Van Gogh.
So
Yeah, Vincent Van Gogh. We go to the house.
Vincent Van
When
Gogh
we're
to
not.
the house. Okay, that's good. All right.
All right, there we are.
Decided.
Now we just need a couple $1 million.
Yeah, no. Dutch hot chocolate. They actually have a hot chocolate shop.
The other thing that we want to do is tell you guys more about the campgrounds, because we realize in looking back through some of our videos, sometimes, you know, we stay someplace and you might be more interested in it. We've got questions about it. So we're going to try and give you more the name of where we're staying, how much it costs, whether it had full hookups or not.
Yeah, and we usually try to show it, but
Yeah.
we don't really give a lot of the details about what it's, you know, exactly what it costs to stay there.
Yeah.
Some of the planning process that went into it, why we chose that place over maybe some others.
Yeah, and
that
whether
were nearby.
whether we really liked it or not. So we may do like little campground reviews and put them up there on the screen as far as how much it costs and just some basic details about the campgrounds. Plus, we want to start doing more on the blog, and that way on the blog we can kind of, I'll write up a blog post about each of those campgrounds.
Yeah, and we'll have maybe some more details with, you know, with
Yeah.
the mileage of the traveling and
So hopefully
fuel costs and all that kind of stuff.
that'll hopefully help you guys out if you're interested in going to those places.
Yep.
Oh, cool. There's food trucks.
Yes.
All right.
This
so,
is what I was looking forward to.
Yep. Alex and I told Brian about this last time we were in this area. The food trucks, and they're all Airstream campers. It's like really cool.
And they're
Yeah,
all
so-
food. That's
So we know a lot of the RV crowd will appreciate it because the Airstreams are such a classic icon of RVing, and you know the fact that they made a whole little food truck village out of Airstreams is very cool.
Jared just wants to go get food.